Forgot to unmute. What's going on, y'all? Giving people a chance to show up as always. Okay, this for I was like, this isn't from Suikoden 1 or 2, and then I went and looked. That's because it's from Suikoden 3, the song that's playing right now. I was like, I literally categorically know the soundtracks of Suikoden 1 and 2. I can not only... You play any given song of those two games, which I know 3 well, just... 1 and 2 are to the point where if you play a song, not only do I know the song, I can tell you all of the various points when it plays during the game. What up, Kyle? Good to see you, bud. I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. I'm not terrible. I've definitely been better. But you know, back's definitely not perfect yet. But it's good enough, especially after I got it under the shower and had a lot of heat water applied to it and everything to really help with it. That it absolutely helped me. That and medicine. I'm glad your muscles are improving. You need to go get a sports... Yeah, at some point I probably should, but... so it's good enough that I can stream. I don't know that I'm gonna do my normal stream length. I might cut it off early so that I don't hurt myself, just TBH. But... I'm gonna try and do my normal length, because if I do my normal length, I might finish the run. We'll see. Worst case, if I gotta put the rest of it off till tomorrow, so be it. It's not worth hurting myself. Also, I'm gonna enjoy a cookie, because I can. Went 2-0-1 at the pre-release, running Boros equipment. And no one is allowed to judge me for running Boros equipment because yes, it is very expected. But also, hold on one second. So that I can, like, show y'all, so you can get an idea of some of why I did it. I was able to play 3 of my rares going Boros equipment. Okay. Actually 4, I forgot. I got Ishgard, the Holy Sea. I never ended up using its adventure spell, which would let me grab 2 artifact and or enchantment cards from the graveyard to your hand. I never needed to, but it was there if I needed it. But I got Squall, Leonhart, which was Danathan, Capuchin Paragon. So 2/2, first strike, vigilance, lifelink for 3 mana, and also equipment and auras I play cost 1 less to cast. And then I got Furion, Wild Rose Warrior, who is a 3/3, also for 3, but he's red instead of white. Equipped creatures I control have haste, and whenever a non-token equipment you control enters, create a token that's a copy of it, except it has this equipment's equip abilities cost 2 less to activate. Sacrifice that token at the beginning of the next end step. Which doesn't seem broken or anything on its own, and that's because it isn't. It was broken in the context of what they have in the set. So, example would be something like, say... Let me find one to show y'all. Something like White Mage's Staff. The weapons in this set, a lot of them have job select. So White Mage's Staff, 1 colorless, 1 white. Job select. When you play it, you create a 1/1 hero token and you attach this to it. And then equipped creature gets +1/+1, has whenever this creature attacks, you gain 1 life, and is a cleric in addition to its other types, and it has equip 3. The reason why, like, so now think of this in tandem of having these two on the board, because that happened to me in more than one matchup. This now becomes 1 white mana to create 2 2/2 creatures with haste, both of whom ping me to gain a life when they attack. And I only get rid of 1/1 on one of the creatures and the gaining 1 life the following turn. I'm still left afterwards with a 1/1 creature and a 2/2 who gains me a life every time it attacks. With both of them on the board, every job select equipment is 2 creatures. That shit gets bananas real fast. And then, I never got to benefit from having this and like doing a cheap equip and use of it afterwards, but the other big rare of my deck that did win me my pivotal match in round 2 so that I won 2-1 is Genji Gloves. It costs 5 and it's equip 3. Equipped creature is double strike, and then when the equipped creature attacks, you untap it. If it's the first combat phase, you get an extra combat phase. This won me a match because I was able to swing with a warrior's sword. Warrior's sword creates a 1/1, and it gives equipped creature +3/+2. So it created a 4/3 who I gave double strike and 2 combat phases to. And the second time around, when they were like, they didn't have a blocker because they had to block on the first one, I played haste magic to move him up to a 7/4. My opponent had exactly 13 life. So it won me the game. Very cool, very fun. And if I didn't win with that, I would have lost the following turn. Like, I had to set myself up to win right then. But it was good times. It was good times. Yeah, there's a very non-zero chance that I run Is It on Arena in the near future. Part of me wants to do the Vivi Infinite people have already found with Vivi and Agatha's Soul Cauldron. And part of me is just like, whatever. Saga Tex, Voltron, and Equipment Tex ate so well. Correct! If you missed it, you gotta let Sebby know about Water Crystal for Mothman. Heinous that rad What? If an opponent would mill 1 or more cards, they mill that many cards +4 instead. No. No, I won't tell her about that, actually. And if you do, I'll fucking kill you. I will break your goddamn kneecaps. I will break your goddamn kneecaps. Don't play with me, Kyle. I will hurt you. I will hurt you physically. I'll hurt you emotionally. I will hurt you with targeted statements that will only affect you. I will talk shit about Scotland's water. Yeah, I went there. I went there. I fucking went there. Try me, bitch. I will go to dark places. I refuse to face that fucking combo. Anyways, let's hop into the game. Alright. I got everything I needed to prepped beforehand to save us some time. For this next arc. So, for this arc, Sergei obviously is the loserest losers there. Juppo is officially worse than Kryn because Kryn speeds up the Hardy, and Kryn is needed in the next arc, so... But otherwise, yeah, Juppo's officially worse because Kryn speeds up the whole party. Juppo just does a single meh attack, and that's all it brings to the table. So those two are locked in. The reason I don't have any other losers in the party, Flick is necessary, Humphrey is necessary. I could put a third loser in the party, like I could have put Kryn. If I did, when I get to the Dragon Knight's fortress at the end of this cave, and there's no bosses in the cave, I would have to come back to my castle, grab Liu Kang, go back to the Dragon Knight's fortress, show them Liu Kang, he would then trigger the next story event, and then someone gets shoved in my party anyways. So it makes a lot more sense to just go with these guys and call it a day. So basically, we go here, and the Dragon Knight at the guard is like, you can't come in. And Humphrey's like, but I know Joshua. And that's like, that's great, you can't go in. And he's like, but I'm really good friends with Joshua. And the dragon is legit, like, the Dragon Knight is literally sitting here like, I don't give a fuck if you're Emperor Barbarossa himself. You are not getting in, bitch. Go away. So then we have to figure out what to do. The answer, just so you know, spoiler alert, is we go to Ante. And there we meet the biggest, just... Frenchman derogatory. You son of a bitch. I thought I was going into the town. Derogatory. Vincent de Vol. Don't you understand? You have the pleasure of lending me money. This... I gotta be honest. I crack on them. I love every single narcissist in Suikoden. Narcissist not in terms of descriptor, narcissist in terms of the type, there is a specific, like, niche of character in each of the games. In this one, it's Vincent and Milich. In Suikoden 2, it's Vincent again and his friend Simone. In Suikoden 3, it is... What is his name? I'm trying to remember. In Suikoden 4, it is Stolteheim Reinbach the First. We get to see the origin of the family. Like, it's a whole thing. But there is like a whole category of these characters. And in every game, that theme plays behind them and everything. And they are all just the fucking worst, man. They are all the worst. Should I open? I was waiting to do it in like a short form. I have a couple of collector's packs I got. Should I open one just on screen and like just see my luck? I'm going to. We'll do just one. Just one. Just one. I'm feeling good luck. Alright. I will stop here before I continue. I'll switch back to this screen. Let's, for good luck. Come on. Trying not to use my teeth. Okay. Alright. Kyle, if I hit Serial Chocobo, I'm going to tell you right now, stream's over. Okay, we got a hero token. We got... Ooh, who's that? Oh, shit, we got... Is that Surge Foil? No, it's regular foil. Tella. Got... What are you, a bunch of losers? Hell yeah, we are, Jason. We got regular foil Tella here. We got Baron Rivalry. What is this? Deadly Dispute. As an additional cost to cast the spell, sacrifice an artifact or creature. Draw 2 cards, create a treasure token. Oh, very nice. We got Rejoin the Fight. Very nice, very nice. We got Ooh, Mog! Is this a surge foil? No, it's not even foil at all. That's fine. We got... Ooh, is this Arden the Usurper? Nice! Very fucking cool. You need him for your demon deck. Kyle. This is, especially after the what's it's called? You're obviously going to have to wait until December, because I'm not going to Gen Con. You are planning on going to PAX U, right? I believe I remember you said you're going to PAX U, or you're planning on going to PAX U. If you do, this one's yours, because I already got one. This is your payback for having my back with Zergo. Because I already got one anyways, so boom. You can have that one. Because that is... Come on. All demons you control have Menace, Lifelink, and Haste. Fuck yeah. Oh shit, Joshua! Woo! I wanted him. I like Joshua. This is not a surge foil, it's a regular foil, but still. I don't even care. Wait, is it a surge foil? I'm not sure. This foiling looks different. I'd have to look at it under different light. I got my namesake. I got the one good Joshua in media. Oh, nice swamp. Nice foil swamp. Got Zidane! Foil Zidane. Got Locke. Best Thief. Got X-Death in foil. Got Shantoto. Fire Magic. Dwarven Castle Guard, which I haven't gotten yet. When this creature dies, create a 1/1 hero. Okay. Shinra Reinforcements. And You're Not Alone. This is such a clutch card in Limited. So, listen, I know, no serialized Chocobo. I'll tell you what, I got Kyle. He's right, he's a treasure hunter. He's a treasure hunter. No, I am the Joshua's Lone. This is awesome. This is awesome. I got Kyle, that Arden. I got a spare Mog. And I got Tella. I haven't had Tella yet. So good shit out of this. Good shit. I have a couple other collector boosters. I'm going to do some short form video polls this week. But let me tell you right now, I was telling you right now, if I opened a gold serialized Chocobo on stream, stream's over. Stream's over, folks, as I immediately go and hunt down a buyer. Okay? Because there's legit... I don't know what the actual sales price is going to be for it. What I can tell you is there's already someone who has a listing for it up on eBay for, I believe, 200 grand. Let me double check. eBay.com. If I do... Let me see if it's still... If there's been any movement or anything like that. Gold Chocobo. If I just type that. No, that's neon ink yellow. Gold Chocobo serialized. Yeah, there is exactly one on eBay. And it is currently set. Now, it doesn't even have, it just went up, but it is currently one on eBay for 200,000 or best offer. which does sound ridiculous, but I will point out there is an LGS in Canada that currently has a $30,000 bounty for any serialized gold chocobo. So right now, because 200,000 hasn't moved, we can assume that is probably above the upper limit, though it may sell. But we can assume that's about the upper limit, or that's above the upper limit. But currently the floor is 30,000. Which means if I pulled it, who knows, that could be a $50,000 card. Like, I would be like, hey folks, I'm cutting off stream because this is life-changing money. Just so everyone knows, this is pay off all my debt and also pay off my fucking car and just have, you know, 25 grand in the bank. Like, change my life money. I'm going to turn off the stream. So, wasn't the case. It's fine. It's fine. Because you know what? We have Suikoden and we have losers. And really, what more do you need in life? What up, Dorian? How are you? Good to see you. Thank you for dropping by. God, I love the narcissist. I can't help it, man. Also, if I even pulled a black chocobo, TBH, I'm turning off stream because it looks like that's a $10,000 card. From everything I'm seeing as far as the people moving shit. And like, even that is life-changing money for me because that gets me it doesn't pay off my car, but that gets me completely out of debt and puts a couple $1,000s in my bank account. A few $1,000, a couple implies two, a few $1,000s in my bank account. With no outstanding, like, credit card, nothing. It would be a massive change. Gold lit. No point giving it to you. I will give it to, not Sergey. I need him to keep the emblems. He needs the extra magic. So, I guess Flick, who will be in the front row and doesn't care as much. How about those Ivalice Chronicles? Man, Jason, you got no fucking clue. I don't know if you saw how I posted a video on social media talking about it. Basically being like, here's the reason, here's the things you need to know about it, blah, 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 blah. The reason why I posted it is because, like, I am dealing with back pain. I still went out of my way to do it because, like, Square Enix was like, this is how you let us know you want us to work with you. And could I have waited a day or two? Sure. Final Fantasy Tactics was too fucking important. It was too important. I needed to handle that shit. I'm going to just cheat my way through. Which is, I'm just going to hell my way through. Oh, it was just basically given the breakdown of the difference between the game then and the game now and all the good stuff. I saw the post where you're like, I literally ran a tabletop. That's true, which if I remember is how I found you. It was somewhere around there, I believe. I don't know if that's directly how you found me, or if, like, you became aware of me because of, like, me being around, Exquisite Corpse and all that, and then it was like, oh shit, you're down with this shit? I'm down with this shit. And like, yeah. But either way, close enough. The Power Clubs 1000% go to Juppo because that's the only fucking thing he does is hit. The only thing he does is damage. It was around there, though. It was close to that point, I will say. But regardless, the point is, yeah, I did a video because I just... I'm just excited, man. I'm so excited. I've already reached out, because you gotta remember, what's it called? I've got to, in my case, FFT is my favorite game of all time, so same. It's not my favorite of all time. I've waffled sometimes on the exact order, outside of this being number one, but I could tell you it is at worst in my top 5, it is at best in my top 3. Like, it is at worst in my top 5, it is at best in my top 3. I know Suikoden 2 is my all-time favorite game. The next 4 in... The order waffles a bit. Super Mario World, Mega Man X4, Final Fantasy Tactics, and... Speaking true to my heart, Super Mario 3. Oh no, Link to the Past. I would put Link to the Past. I was just, I was like, there's another game that's very obvious for me that I'm not remembering. And like, it's somewhere, the order waffles at times, just based on moods and feelings. Those are 5 games that at any given point I can pick up and start playing and just be transported to another point in my life. They bring me comfort, they bring me joy. I know all 5 of them so intimately well. Their mechanics, their ideas, their strengths, their weaknesses, all of it. So that's why, but I know Tactics is somewhere in that 2 through 5. Sometimes it's 2 or 3, sometimes it's 4 or 5. Like... And it's hard because they're so different in terms of what they bring to the table. Like, how do you compare Final Fantasy Tactics to Super Mario World? And that's why partially it has to do with mood. But those are the games. What up, Caracal? And then we go over here to the guy who's hiding. It's amazing you can see me. I use the power of shadows. Bro, you literally just hid in a corner. Anyways, so yeah, it's up there. I've already threw myself at Square and basically was like, hey guys, looking for D&D, but I wanted to say something first. Absolutely, Caracal. I was like, hey guys, you know, just a reminder, when Tactics Ogre Reborn came out, y'all had me get the game like a month early, so that I could do a video talking about my impressions on Chapter 1, and so that I could then later make a review video when the embargo dropped about the game as a whole. So, I very specifically, and both videos did well, getting thousands of views. I very specifically have experience doing well-made videos talking about Square Enix tactical RPGs with strong remake portions done in the modern age on modern consoles. I'm literally the guy. Please. Please. Work with me, please. Trying to see if they'll pull a stunt like that again, if maybe there's an idea that they could do like a Chapter 1 chapter 1, or a chapter 1 impressions video, like, letting me make a video essentially talking about everything up to, say, right before the big battle at Rio Veins. Or, it's not Rio Veins, it's... Is it Rio Veins? No, it's not Rio Veins. Rio Veins, there's Egros Castle, Mandalia Plains, Garland Magic City, Favaham Windflats. Is it Rio Veins? Or is Rio Veins where you fight... Oh my god, it's gonna piss me off. It's gonna piss me off. Ivalice map. I need a filled in Ivalice map, guys. Where you at? There we go. It is... Zeekton! Zeekton. Fort Zeekton. Rio Veins is where you fight... Weegraph at the end of Chapter 3. It's on the other side of... I got them confused because they're on either side of Favaham Windflats. That's why, like, I was plotting out the map in my head, and I'm like, you go up through Favaham Windflats, and then you move over, and I went the wrong direction in my head. But yeah. If you need more of a hint that I'm a nerd about this fucking game, I got mad because I went one spot in the wrong direction. I labeled every other spot on the map along the way to it. But yeah, if they were like, we want you to make a video, just like how in the first impressions video, I could not talk about what happened at the end of Bal Mamusa. Like, I could basically talk about everything up until Bal Mamusa and had to stop there, and I could only say there's a major choice you have to make there. Well, so I'm trying to pitch them on, hey, let me make a video talking about Chapter 1, and basically saying, like, here's everything I notice about the enhanced version and the changes and updates and how good it is, essentially from Garland Magic City up through, in this case it would be Favaham Windflats, and probably having to stop there. I'm guessing they don't want me to talk about the major battle at Fort Zeekton for anyone who hasn't played it. But I can, like, set up the... Here's what you can know about the story. The Corpse Brigade is a thing. They're doing shit. The guy who should be leading is kind of out of the loop. Argath. Fuck him. So, hopefully... Fuck Argath, man. I will make a portion of it. If I get the chance to do it, I will go out of my way to set myself up so I can just kick the shit out of Argath in multiple fights myself. And so that I can be like, here's a supercut of every time I personally chose to kill Argath. And right behind it just be like, while I'm just beating the shit out of him. Fuck Argath and people who think Harriet Tubman... Wait, hold on. The CIA made Sexy Red and started high-fiving, but they weren't done. They went back to the lab and made the black people who are on TikTok saying, Harriet Tubman not a real person. Okay. It is a known quantity that I hang around Black Sky. I have not seen Harriet Tubman is not real discourse. I don't want to see Harriet Tubman is not real discourse. Why is there Harriet Tubman is not real discourse? For whomst? is there. Harriet Tubman is not real. Discourse. America, explain! Alright, I'm just gonna give her... I'm not gonna worry about giving her, like, full armor upgrade. Where's her weapon at? Ah, shit. This fight's not gonna... I'm gonna have to upgrade her fucking weapon. I was trying to avoid warping back to the castle, but... the crystal can be a bitch. Caracol, I'm not saying you're wrong about Sexy Red, either. Because... she be saying some statements sometimes. That is she be saying some statements sometimes. As long as I'm here, I might as well just go. Fuck, I did that out of order. Harriet Tubman in Civ 7 is part of a deep state psy-op to force the woke into the gamers. And you know what? Yup. You nailed it. You got it, Jason. Gamers love Harriet Tubman because woke. I saw someone, because they announced a new James Bond game. And someone literally posted, looks like woke garbage, I won't be getting it. We have reached a point where a white man with blue eyes playing a serial philanderer, excuse me, shooting people and going on high-stakes spy missions is woke. I don't know, y'all. We may just be fucked collectively. We may just be fucked as a species. Oh, I need to get a killer rune for Humphrey. When she said that her boo thang was romantic for robbing somebody and giving her the toot, that's when I was like, Ronald Reagan would jizz his pants for this man. I'm big on, if a man has only cheated on you twice in 9 years, that's not a reason to leave. Being my particular standout one. It's like, I'm sorry. Fucking come again? There was a lot of words that were just said in that sentence. Like a large number of words that I feel like we didn't need all those words. I feel like it was a batshit sentence. To be fair, all of Daniel Craig's Bond movies can be considered woke with all the messages it has because the message used to be, my name... Well, that's the thing! My name is Rebecca Ass. Casual reminder that there was literally a character named Pussy Galore. But no. Please, continue to tell me about how shit wasn't being forced down, you weren't being force-fed things back in the day. Alright. Pretty sure we were, bud. Pretty sure we were just being force-fed something different than what you think we were being force-fed. Seek Valley! Oh, the Master's Robe. Can anyone... Does Sergey use robes? Nope. So then no one on this team can actually use it worth a damn. Now, there is a reason to hunt. Oh, you can use it. It's still an upgrade. It is possibly temporary for right now, but it is an upgrade. I clearly missed something while I was out sorting food. Probably. Okay. Any fight with a Rockbuster, I am going to take part in. Any fight with a Rockbuster, I am going to take part in. The reason why is because Rockbusters have a chance to drop Taikyoku Garbs, which are the best armor for light armor characters. 2 of our final party members will be light armor characters, Juppo and Kryn. And you find one of each of the end game armors in chests before the end of things. So, Juppo at least has a Master's Robe if I can't find another one. And Kryn will get the Taikyoku Garb. But if I can get 2, that would very obviously be nice, because the Master's Garb is specifically for characters who can only use Mage's Robes as their best armor, which doesn't apply to any of the characters I am bringing. Okay, that's a boss fight. I'm gonna wait a second. Nope. Son of a bitch. Fine, we'll just kill you. Let me get a second. Let me take a look at the levels of everyone here. Humphrey is still woefully underleveled. I could just try to force my way through. Let me try and get into one more fight, like with a group. We can't even have high-budget summer blockbuster state espionage and surveillance propaganda anymore because of woke. Listen, I am just waiting for I refuse to watch Mission Impossible because it's become woke garbage now. Someone... I got one for y'all. I got one for y'all, and I'm going to bring up TikTok to show y'all the video I was talking about that I dropped the other day, because I cannot make up the shit you're about to hear. Now, before I do, I am going to once again, it was posted, I believe, by Jason in the Discord. I am going to once again read the statement put out by the fucking GOAT, the original script, scenario writer, and editor of Final Fantasy Tactics, and, by the way, Tactics Ogre, just an absolute fucking GOAT among men, Yasumi Matsuno. I'm going to read the statement he wrote. I need to read it so that you have context before I show you how batshit fucking crazy people have gotten. Nearly 30 years ago, the collapse of Japan's bubble economy engulfed the nation's financial institutions in mountains of bad debt, triggering a wave of corporate bankruptcies, a sudden and extreme rise in unemployment rates, and stagnation of Japanese society as a whole. It was an era where many were robbed of hope, when dreams were measured by their price tag. Against this historical backdrop, hold on one second, I crafted a story. It was the story of Ramza, a young man who fought tirelessly against the entrenched social class system. It was the story of Leada, who sought to take advantage of this confusion and despair to advance his own social position. It was a story of a peculiar destiny in which friendship and betrayal intertwine. And now, in 2025, a time when inequality and division are still deeply rooted in our society, I offer this story once again. The will to resist is in your hands. Square Enix just announced Final Fantasy Tactics: The Ivalice Chronicles at Sony's State of Play. So let's look into how awesome that's going to be and everything you need to know in 60 seconds or less. Final Fantasy Tactics is one of the greatest strategy RPGs of all time. The Ivalice Chronicle, there's going to be 2 versions of the game included. The original version, using the War of the Lions translation from the PSP release, as well as an enhanced version. The enhanced version promises to have enhanced additions to the story as well as adjustments. It shows to have a new UI and a bunch of changes that will be great for quality of life purposes. Release is going to be fully voice acted, and we know from listening to the trailer that we have, for instance, Ben Starr is going to be voicing Dice Star. It drops on September 30th, and even though it was released on the Sony State of Play, it is going to be available on all modern consoles. PS4, PS5, Xbox Series S and X, Switch, Switch 2, and PC. And all y'all better buy this, because it's truly one of the greatest games ever made. And I want to hear you shout out down below. What are you most excited about for the game? Is there a particular class you want to see, new character you hope they bring in? Maybe we get to see some more cameos? But that's all I got for right now. Let's keep it condensed. And until next time, I'll catch you later, fam. This fucking comment right here is how I know we as a society are cooked. This will probably be deleted, but friendly reminder that the writer of the game, Yasumi Matsuno himself, is disgusted by what a blatant cash grab this is, and how it goes against the actual messages the game is about. The will to resist is in your hands. Evel Knievel could not have made that leap, bro. Shaun White could not have made that leap. I got nothing. I'm honestly kind of impressed. I am impressed that you can be that fucking dense. Intentionally. Like, I am impressed that a human being can intentionally allow themselves to be that fucking stupid. That you can wake up in the morning, get up, go to the kitchen, make yourself a coffee, maybe make yourself some toast, butter it, go, sit down, start drinking, look out at the day, the morning sun peeking over the horizon, see all of life's bounty and just go, you know, I'm gonna get up and be the dumbest motherfucker alive today. I'm truly impressed that you can even do that. I didn't think it was something you could do. I honestly thought there were limits. I was wrong. I was very wrong. But boy howdy, did this guy come and really just set me in the right direction. Really just allow me to see life for what it really is, you know? So, there's that. I'm getting into one more group fight to use a shot of hell, and then I will go off and fight the crystal. Just wanted to get a few extra levels under my belt. Really? Really? I'm gonna let go. I'm specifically looking for a group battle. Fuck it, we'll just fight the crystal. We're already here. I should save, but the game did auto-save here, so it's fine. This is one of the most beautiful rants I've ever heard. I love... Thank you, Chocoholic Mama! Also, how are you? But thank you, Chocoholic Mama, I appreciate it. But also, I just fucking can't stand people. Is the thing. So, here's what you need to know about this fight. For the first half of the fight, do not exhaust any sort of, like, I'm not using any of Flick's high-level spells. None of it. You just want to use your your regular degular attacks, and things like that. Because for the first part of the fight, all the crystal is going to do is its single target attack. Until we have done enough damage to clear off all of the crystals around it and the exterior crystal core. So until that point, you just want to attack it and you want to be constantly healing. Sergei is going to use a Mega Medicine and heal himself. He's going to attack, and use that. And you just want to break through until you get the end. You want to save all of Flick's big spells until you get through the exterior. Now, if you're playing, you know, like a normal person, like me, you'll probably have more than one character with good big damage spells to throw in here. But right now, I only have Flick. This turn should end with the exterior of the crystal destroyed and be us down to the crystal core. The best thing possible. No, Humphrey! Ugh, it would have been so good if he didn't crit. We might have bought one more turn before this day. Now, you need to just hit that motherfucker with everything you've got every turn. The one exclusion is I am going to have Sergei use Dragon Incense to see if it buys us a turn of survival. Josh, a turn of survival from what? Well, you'll see. Now that we have taken care of all of the exterior, here is what the crystal does every single turn until either you're dead or it's dead. Ah, fuck! Sergei's just a tick too fast. It does that every turn until you're dead or it's dead. Dragon Incense will buy us exactly one turn. I need to kill it before... I need to kill it essentially with the next full turn and then partial turn. Thing is, normally he's slow, so I thought he would go after. Oh man, it's a good thing I got that killer rune. Alright, Sergei's gonna have to sacrifice Bunt here, because he'll die, but Juppo is the only one who would still be in danger of dying after this, or from this next attack. Everyone else will survive for sure, and it will buy us one extra turn. Sergei may die, but it's what I have to do. And then after that, it's going to be, can we kill this thing if it's still not dead? Son of a bitch. Alright, we have Humphrey's attack, and then Juppo did survive. Okay, now we have everyone's attack except Juppo's. His attack is going to be stronger than any of those, so okay. Let's go all in. We have 4 attacks to see if we kill it. If we don't, that's game. Oh no, 2 of us might. Ah! On the last possible attack! Before he wipes us! Whew! Whew! Let's fucking go! Okay. We're fine now. The core knows how to make you're not wrong. The core knows about the content machine. Okay, cool. Got a Cyclone Orb, which I will not be using for basically the entire run, but it's fine. Give that to T-Pain. Give that to T-Pain, and then... You can give your Mega Medicine to Juppo. Wait, no. He's got too many. You give yours to Sergei. Oh, I never fixed this, and it's gonna piss me off now that I realize. Give Humphrey. As we take his shit to sell eventually. Okay. Give your extra one to Flick. Oh, no. To... What is Flick holding that he can't? Oh! You got 2, you've got 2, you've got 1. Okay. Give your spare Mega Medicine to you. I may end up using the Cyclone Orb. I doubt it, though. Like, I don't see a reason to. It's just not very good. Gold Collar. That is just gonna get sold. The gold collar is... The collar accessories are specifically used by exactly and only Kuromimi and Gon. Now, gold collar is technically the single best defensive accessory in the game. It gives 25 defense. The next highest is an enemy drop only one, and you get 1 during the game, which is the Crimson Cape, which you can only get in the very final area outside of Gregminster, which gives 24 or 21. There's a 4-point difference. Kuromimi and Gon also have shields and use heavy armor. So as a result, wait, they use shields and heavy helmets. Do they use heavy armor? Sweet goes. Kuromimi uses... No. No, they do not. Well, Kuromimi doesn't. I don't think Gon does either. He does not. No, they use regular armor. But because of, like, the actual different... So it's about the same. Kuromimi and Gon have the potential to have among the highest defense in the game. The actual character with the single highest defense in the game, for sure, because of gear, because of everything, is Quanda Rossman. He equips helmets, he equips heavy armor, he equips shields. So he has the potential for the highest physical defense, and he has massive defense. It's his main thing. So he has the potential for just the single most ridiculous defensive setup in the game. Ted willingly gave his soul to the Soul Leader. And now we have the Soul Leader's strongest spell. And we said, bitch, you thought. Is there any major release coming up within the next couple months that I plan on streaming? I'm trying to think out loud. I don't plan on... I guess technically, probably Tactics. So that is July, August, the end of September. So I have 3 months essentially to work on it. I think when I get back from... What's it called? From MagicCon, because I still haven't done Suikoden 2 in the remaster, I think I'm going to do just a regular run of Suikoden 2. And then after that, because Liana sent me the game, so I fucking owe it to y'all, and I'm excited to try it out, I will dig into Super Robot Wars T. I think that'll be a nice little way to go from here. Yeah, but I'm gonna dig in. I'm gonna really enjoy that. And I will absolutely, this time, I will Because I'm not doing a challenge run, there's a part of me that really wants to make sure I break the game. Like, I may go out of my way to make sure that I can get, like, 6 double beat runes early on to be able to be in the end game and be like, let me show y'all how to just completely fucking annihilate this game. Yeah. Work in between streams to make sure I can farm out 6 Fury runes in Muse and get 6 double strike runes in 2 River. Get a whole party of 3 rune slot characters and be like, I bet. Everyone's physical attacks do fucking 1300 damage. Go. And they all hit twice. Like, just do some ridiculous shit. I'm going to do this before I forget. Oh, dang it. It will make sense in a moment. I don't want to have to get people out of my party. Or get people back in my party. Mother father. Here. Remove Humphrey's killer orb, remove Amelia's killer orb. And I'm just gonna sell their shit. I'm gonna sell, I'll keep it, just in fucking case. Gotta go look for now. I appreciate you, Jason. You have a good one. I never re-equipped him. Whoops. I never re-equipped Juppo. He's been extra sucky, and it's been my fault. My bad. Alright, cool. Are we all healed? Yes. Okay. Okay. Go here. Now let's continue with the story. Get this. I guess I'll give it to Sergey. Alright. Skip through this. I am very curious how they differently coded this time. Because, fun fact, in the original game, the way this next sequence is coded, you could tell all that they did was essentially just slap Futch's character model on top of your character and just blocked your ability to enter the menu. And you can tell that because, like, if you had a Holy Rune equipped, you could dash with him. Oh. Alright. And almost as if they know, you can't even hold button dash while your foot... Almost as if they knew, like, no, you need to walk with him. We know what you fuckers did last time. It'll be awesome if I get to the end of this run without a single death. I mean, without a single party wipe. I'm just, worried about the Golden Hydra. Because I'm gonna try to beat it without mass farming. Because of how long that might take. Your dragon's dead. He died saving you, and also we cut out his fucking liver. You cool? We cool. Okay. Like, that's literally what happens. Yeah, Windy killed your dragon. We cut out its liver to save the other dragons. By the way, because you no longer have a dragon, you're not fucking welcome here anymore. Sound good? Sound good. Okay. And now... I'll fly you back on Thrash. Yep, cool. Then we get back home. And now is when we cheat. Well, not cheat, but... If you are, for whatever terrible reason, using this kind of a run as a guide, this is the exact moment to make your life as easy as possible. You get the second of the 3 characters most likely to fuck you out of being able to get the perfect ending. The first is Leon Silverbird, because you have such specific windows where you can interact with Matthew in a way that you're allowed to recruit him. The second is right here. After we talk to Taggart, we're going to be set to have the Moravia mission. Okay. I'm not sure. Oh, it's a but thou must. Fine. Agreed. I suggest you retire early. That's what I'm supposed to do. But fuck that. What you do, switch party members, change, and we're gonna remove everybody except we're gonna put in Mose, Mas, Mies, and Moose. And then the rest don't matter, because I'm just gonna bribe my way through for all I care. You get that specific set of characters. You immediately head back to the Dragon Knight's fortress. You fly back to Seek Valley. And then you can go recruit Mace, if you've got all the characters at this point. Or really just if you've got a level 4 castle. You do need a level 4 castle to get him. But the reason why it's so difficult is you need to have 4 open party slots in order to recruit him. Once you start the Moravia mission, you only have 3. And then once you hit the end game, you only have 3, and it would be too late to get the best ending. The only times when you can do it are right now, or during the Scheherazade mission, when you only have Victor being forced into your party. After which point it is too late. But also you want to get him as soon as possible so that you have level 16 weapons. So this is the exact first moment you can recruit him, and thus the soonest you can get that upgrade. Talk to him. Cool. Cool. So now that we have him, we can go and do what we gotta do. And I will, if possible, prep my team right now to make life easy. My character playtesting. Oh shit, that was tonight. Tell Josh I'm sorry. I completely forgot that was today. I will find another time to make it up to him. I have not had a chance to stop. I'm hoping / sure he will understand, but yeah. My bad. I feel bad now. I don't want to just end stream this quick in though. Yeah, I just gotta say sorry. I screwed up, but I'm here now. Like, switch party members, change, remove from party, remove all these guys. Add to party. Okay, who am I? Okay, cool. We can do the upgrades we need to now. Kryn. I guess we'll upgrade Kasumi. We don't really need to upgrade Kasumi. So Kryn. Let's do the people who I know I'm going to have to work with in the following section, which is actually going to be the real section. I can't do Victor, but I can do Kryn, Juppo, Sergei, and Sansuke. And make sure they all have their best gear and weapons fully sharpened and all that good shit. No! I'm not gonna take the time to upgrade Kasumi, because it doesn't really matter. Because Kasumi's only getting used during the Moravia sequence. And I can just stick her in the back row. And there's no boss fight during that sequence. Okay, Sergei's gonna be the only one with green, right? Yep, cool. They're all set. And then I just need to check their actual, like, inventories. I want to get Sansuke, Sacrificial Buddha at some point. Okay, cool. Alright, cool. They're set. And then let's go deposit the shit we don't need. I guess I could have upgraded Kasumi. This doesn't really matter. I have plenty of money to do so. Cool. We're good. I should have grabbed Flick, actually. That'll save me some time. Yeah, let me take care of it right now before I forget, and it'll save me time at the very, very end of the game. You'll understand. Yep. No. I just need to upgrade his weapon. This way, the only other weapon upgrade I need to do between now and the end of the game is Victor's. Sweet. I won't be using him during the... either of the next two sequences. Not using him during Moravia. Can't use him in Scheherazade, but... will be forced to use him during the final Gregminster sequence. Cool. All right. Okay. My LGS is trying to organize a budget CEDH tournament, and I'm very curious about maybe doing that. I think it'd be fun. And also, to be clear, budget CEDH tournament in terms of the deck list, proxy's okay. This fight is basically impossible to lose, but still, it is possible to help your chances here. Because you have one, or you actually have 3 ninjas if you've recruited all of the characters at this point. So you can make sure to really stick it to them. Alright, this one I'm gonna curb stomp him. Use ninjas. Beat the shit out of him. Enemy is planning a bow attack. Well, it is strategist time. The LaPont family. Ding 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 ding. Nickelodeon. Okay. Okay. You're forced to. It's a but thou must. You're forced to recruit Griffith. He's He is a required story party member. Okay, we force through this. Yeah, you can't bring Flick into this segment or the next segment. No, wait, you can't bring Humphrey or LaPont into this segment and next segment. But, either way, Kryn, Kasumi, Juppo. Okay, you could bring Flick, but it doesn't matter because he's not a loser. So, Sansuke, Sergei. I've got to fix their formation, but... Do, 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 do. Alright, we're supposed to go to Moravia Castle. And we're gonna go to Moravia Castle. I understand there's a chest there. Y'all can wait. Be patient. Yo mama waited 9 months for you. Have a little patience, guys. There's nothing of real note inside Moravia Castle. There is stuff of note outside Moravia Castle. Specifically, Rockbusters have the chance to drop Master Garbs. And Master Garbs are the best armor for everyone who's going to be in the final party other than Kryn and Juppo. They are going to be the best armor for... other than Kryn, Juppo, and Sergei, actually, now that I think about it. I'm pretty sure Sergei uses Taikyoku Garbs. I gotta double check his gear. I can't remember. Is he right now in Ninja Garb or is he in Dragon Armor? I think he's Light Armor. Oh my god, I cannot remember. My brain is completely betraying me. Dragon Armor. Right. Okay. Master God. Yeah. Okay. I was right. I was right. I was right. Defend. Actually, just in case, attack, now defend, and defend. If Kryn is faster, nope. The point was, if Kryn was faster, it would allow McDole to also be faster, but... So yeah, Juppo and Kryn will both use Taikyoku Garbs. T-Pain, Sergei, Victor, and Flick will all use Master Garbs. So... Taikyoku Tunic, excuse me. Can you even use that? Yes, okay. Except Juppo's defense is so much better than Kryn's that it does not make... that Kryn needs that Taikyoku Tunic. Plus, Kryn getting a speed boost directly benefits the party in a way that Juppo doesn't. Okay. I gotta fix this now. The goal is, as of right now... Do I try and complete this tonight? I think I should. I think I'm close enough that I can. The goal as of right now is to try and complete this tonight, but in order to complete this tonight, it would be that I'm not trying to go for any additional, like, rare drops or anything. And I'm just trying to complete it with characters as they are, leveled as they are, whatever gear I have by the end. If I get wiped by the final boss, and I see it's not happening, then we will have to put it off another stream, because I will need to spend some time farming up better gear. Because, like, the leveling system in this game is awesome, but also makes it so that the only way to appreciably grow in power once you hit a certain level is upgraded gear. Like, there's not going to be a world where I can just get a couple levels and be like, oh, I'm good now. Because first of all, I won't be able to just get a couple levels. And second of all it will matter, especially at the inflated levels we'll be at by the time we get to the Golden Hydra, is a couple of points in each stat. Not enough to matter. I'm literally just gonna sell that because I don't care. Alright. Okay, gotta go through this dialogue. And now we recruit Warren and Victor. Warren is the king of who gives a shit in this game. Like, he's the most nothing fucking character. He doesn't... I sometimes forget he exists. And I have a categoric knowledge of this game. And I sometimes forget Warren exists. What up? Thank you. Thank you for the follow, Erica and Naoto Lover. Erico and Naoto Lover. Bing, 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 bing. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Okay, cool. And now immediately go back in. Immediately go back in. Why? Simple. We unfortunately have to go all the fucking way back to the top. Both for that Mother Earth rune in that chest and to recruit fucking Vincent. Even though you were right there, you have to go back up to recruit him. I'm gonna run. I'm gonna regular run. It's fine. Thankfully, I have Kryn with his escape talisman, so I believe it works here. We'll find out, but hopefully I should just be able to right out of here. Run, son of a bitch. Run. There we go. Got the Earth Orb. And then... Oi! Just gotta recruit. Ensemble. Tipen. You came back for me, my friend. However will I repay you? I will join your army. Oh, fuck, we gotta walk all the way back down. This is player hostile. I'm filing a class action lawsuit. I am filing a class action lawsuit. I would like to say also, due to a series of forces outside my control, in the form of the fucking homeowner, just be doing shit, and land ownership is a whole thing, there is a non-zero chance I am going to have to move within the next month. One, I am not ready for such a thing, and so it would not be easy, but we'll figure it out, because we literally don't have a choice. And two, if that's the case, I'm gonna need to get a new desk for various reasons. An affordable one, but I think I will get a standing desk for streaming. Would that, like, be unusual? Like, I'll get an adjustable standing desk so that if there's days when I'm just like, nope, I'm sitting today, I have that option. But I think I will be getting a standing desk so I can be a bit more active. I don't know, it would be nice to just be able to, like... Well, that's the one, is the back. Because you can only do but so much in terms of, like, without getting a... You don't necessarily have to get something that is the world's most expensive chair, but to get real, genuine, good back and lumbar support, it does cost a couple dollars. Like, it does cost money. Now, hey, again, if in one of these collector packs I got that gold cereal chocobo, y'all gonna see me in a nice fucking chair. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I'm gonna tell you that I will be selfish and spend like $1,000 or something like that on a truly fantastic chair with, like, one of the ones that has like a 20-year warranty. Because I use it too much. Okay. You recruit Sancho and Maximilian, and now you have everyone. Oh, hold on one second. Hey, you all good, dude? Florida? Yes. Okay, I got it. Got it. I'll let her know. I'll let her know. Alright, peace. Hold on one second, y'all. That was actually a fairly important call. We just need to, okay. What am I doing here? I believe if I go look now, there's only one open slot. Two open slot. Well, technically two. One grayed out slot and one open slot in the stone slab, but let me double check. Gremio's grayed out, and then the Tenju Star, which I believe should be Sonya. Yep, cool. Just wanted to make absolutely sure. I know this game too well. I was not actually worried, but I did have to make sure. I did have to do my due diligence. All right. Okay. Who do we attack next? The capital. To get there, we gotta go past Guava. Alright, get to work on it then. Better turn in early, and now we have the late night conversations. Okay. What up, Yummy? Leaving pre-release right now, picking up dinner for the missus, heading home. How'd your pre-release go? Please, give me the deets. What did you run as an overall set of colors / theme, and how'd you do? And did you pull anything, like, really remarkable? Three and one. Ooh, very good with my Esper stuff deck. Just removal, small flyers, and stun counters. Absolutely worth it. I'll tell you what. White-black can do some damage. The Masamune, I'll tell you what. The last matchup I played, if I did not get my board state established as fast as I did, I would have been fucked. Because the dude I played pulled, Anima, Summon Anima, which has Menace, and is a 4/4, and then gave it the Masamune. That is a deadly-ass combo. Because Masamune says it has to be blocked if able. Menace means I have to block with at least 2 creatures. But I end up trading for a Vivi and a bunch of the art cards. Very nice. I do want to get Vivi. I absolutely do want to get Vivi. I got some extra shit that I'll be looking for. That I'll be throwing out for a Vivi if I don't get it. Roundtable Summon is super nuts. Oh yeah, that fucker's crazy. Right off rip, you get, if I'm correct, a 3/3 knight with Indestructible and 3 2/2 knights. Then a couple more turns of 2/2 knights, of swarms of 2/2 knights before it's like, everyone gets Indestructible. Now, is it gonna make it to Indestructible? In Limited, maybe. But even if not, that is just an absolute fucking swarm on the battlefield. That is very hard to deal with. It goes nut shit at light speed. Okay. Can I put Victor in my party? No, no, no. 3/3 and then 3/2/2 for 3 more turns, then everyone is indestructible. Right. That's what I'm saying, is it's not, you don't have to get to the and I think it's also a +1/+1 if I remember correctly. But either way, you don't have to get to the mass indestructible when it's like, yeah, this makes me 4 units, then 3 more, then 3 more, then 3. That is just so much goddamn tempo. Like, I don't know what you want me to do about this, man. You are just going to beat me, whoever you're up against. Alright, let's advance. Time for the second to last major war battle. Advantage of this one, the very first turn is going to be magic, guaranteed. Then from there, every turn is a 75% chance of a charge and a 25% chance of bow. So... But the very first chance is magic, guaranteed. So, or very first match, I should say. So, first turn, Keepers of the Forest. Sonya's magic. She gets fucked up. Now I have 3 turns of ninjas. Appreciate you, Yami. 3 turns of ninjas. To guarantee to know what they're using. Enemy's planning. Sonya's charge. Okay. Eat this. Bing! Then another turn of ninja. Charge attack. And eat this. Bing! And then... let's use merchants. They're low enough that it might work. Afraid I failed. That's fine. And then... last turn of ninjas. Enemy's next is planning a charge attack. 1 more magic. Send in the Narcissists. And now I can use a thief. Even if it fails, though, it doesn't matter. The only 2 things they can do at this point in the fight is charge or bow. So if I know they're using a charge attack, I can use magic. Bow attack. So we use strategists, and we send in Maximilian's Knights. Let me see something. Soldier Beauties? Right. Okay. I was just curious about something. But we send in the Knights, which is the single most powerful squad we got. And we just knock them right out. Damn. Perfect! Okay. Alright. It's fine. I don't need to recruit anyone else, so I can just run straight here, form up the team. I will leave to get Victor's weapon sharpened to 16, because there's a boss fight in here, and make sure he's fully geared up properly. But other than that, everyone else is set the way they need to be. We need to grab Kryn and Juppo and Sansuke and Sergei. And formation. No. Juppo here. And Kryn here. Yep, cool. Oh, does Victor have anything in his inventory that I care about? Nope. He also isn't actually going to get any upgrade. It's really just the sword upgrade. Because he has the double beat rune already, right? Double jab rune. I'm sorry, I just like double beat too much as a name. It's just a good name. I'll tell you, I'm trying to get in contact with Bamco's peoples. I don't need Mother Earth. I'm absolutely not using the Mother Earth rune. Sell the ninja garb. Cool. What I do need is I need to buy all of the paint that's sold. Blue paint, because I specifically haven't bought any of it to make sure I couldn't accidentally, or to make sure, like, I didn't lose track of which ones I needed to buy. Cool. Go here. Alright. Upgrade Victor's Dark Celestial Sword, so we have the single strongest weapon in the game on our side. We gotta go give a book. Cool. And then we gotta go give the paint. Dun, 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 dun. And now we get the binoculars. Which means I can move around the camera during combat. Alright, cool beans. Let's go have some fun. You ought to be having fun. You ought to be having fun. Put your troubles on the run. There we go. Scheherazade. Auto-saved. Let me just do a manual save real quick, because I... No! Yes, that file says 130 hours. Don't fucking judge me. I'm doing things in it. I'm trying to cultivate the ultimate file. And by the way, it still has a while to go. But it's something I just pop onto now and again. Chaos Shield. No one here even uses shields, so that's just to be so. And Flick already has one, so that's just money. We do have one more thing. Two more things we will need to buy. I believe it's the Earth Shield, if I remember the name correctly, and the Silver Hat. With one Earth Shield for Flick, and then Silver Hats for everyone. Use Hell. You attack. You attack. Cool. Crin's gonna go first, and then... Damn it, I need everybody else to defend moving forward, because that's actually not helpful if I'm taking hits back unnecessarily. Two. Cool. Yep. Get everybody right where I want them to be. Oh, shit. Got to open this. Obtained a guard ring. Useless. But, obtained a master guard. Useful. That, I think I need to give to Sergei. I understand it feels like such a waste. But Sergei has... Actually, I might need to give it to Victor because of the damn dex boost. Yeah. Because he's actually going to be attacking. If I need to get... If I need to do, you know, get more upgrades, then so be it. But if I am using what's available to me, Victor does need the Master's Garb because we're not going to face a ton of final attacks against the Golden Hydra anyways. We will, however, be facing plenty of... we will, however, have Victor physically attacking it damn near every turn. So, the extra dex, huge. Like, I'm sad I can't get Sergei the extra close to 20 points of physical defense, but he's got as much defense as, you know, T-Pain as it is anyways. Okay, we go over here. I believe we can do what we need to do here. Then, actually, Dragon Incense, defend, defend, hell, defend, defend. Heal. Okay. Sweet. Oh shit. Free sound set. I'm going... How much more HP do I need to... I would need to do it 3 more times. I'm not doing that. But I will... Well, maybe. How many more uses of hell do I... I only have 2 more shots of hell. Never mind. But I will do it. If I run into a 1 or 2 enemy group in the next fight, then I will use, I will try and do that Dragon Incense trick 1 more time. Or all 3 times. Otherwise, I'll just use Mega Medicine, but we'll see. Depends on what the next fight looks like. Nope. Not even remotely. Speed it up. Okay, well, let's try and get into 1 more fight and see if it's only got 1 or 2 enemies. I could keep running around till I run. I know there is a fight with a single enemy here in the form of a Kerberos, which, if I get that, yes. I just need everyone to know, I did not call it a Kerberos as an engagement farming thing. You asshole. Are you serious? Fine. I'm not gonna do that again. Alright. I am going to try and beat this without using magic at all. And the reason is very simple. After this, there is a fight against Sonya Shulin. And in the fight against Sonya Shulin, there's 2 bosses in here. The Shell Venus, which has a ton of health and is meant to just drain your resources. And then Sonya Shulin, who has remarkably less health, but is dangerous as fuck, launching big-ass attacks. And constantly counterattacking you. And I can, in the original game, you could run out after the Shell Venus if you didn't move forward at all, heal, and come back. And this way you didn't have to deal with that. I remember checking this when I played through it just for funskies. I cannot remember which one, if I'm allowed to in this version. I have to just do this with everyone who's in any sort of, like, possible death danger. I guess I can attack with you. Sansuke has to Mega Medicine himself. You attack Kryn. You Mega Medicine yourself. Juppo, you Mega Medicine yourself. Basically, everybody who has a chance of dying if he does that again needs to Mega Medicine themselves. Cool. Nice! Nice! Oh, it was only 1 crit. It just stayed zoomed in, but still. Victor dealing that kind of damage is always absolutely top-tier shit to see. And very helpful towards, you know, cutting this thing down to size. I think it has 8,000 health, if I remember correctly. I'd have to double check. Oh my god. Cool. It is worth the frustration and struggle. I promise you it is. To not cast the spells, because if I can have both of my shots of Final Judgment for Sonya, that is going to help immensely. Also, by the way, at least part of the reason I'm even getting these crits is because I'll let Sansuke use his Mega Medicine instead of Sergei, because it will make sense long term. Part of the reason he's even getting those crits is because I gave him that Master Garb to increase, which increased his dex, which increases his critical hit rate. Nice. Nice. Hell yeah. Okay. Okay, I would have been able to run out. I was right. Like, I overthought that, but it's fine. I'll move this over to Sergei, because Sergei is more likely to throw out an extra heal. Alright, I definitely gotta grab that Thunder Rune. That's gonna go to Flick. Oh, Sergei did get a level 3 shot of magic. Excellent. Excellent. Cool. And now we dip out. Are we at full health? Not quite. Juppo will use his extra to max out there. Sweet. Go. I don't need... None of my characters who are going to be in this final party equip heavy helmets. So the horned helmet is a useless thing to hunt for anyways. There it is. Then Sonya comes up and she's like, why the fuck y'all did this? Okay. Attack, attack, attack. God, I hate having to physically attack her so much. Final Judgment, attack, and Gadget Rune. And then let's see how we do here. Please don't counter me too much. God damn it, that's what I was worried about. Here's the thing. The advantage is Sonya has way less HP than the Shell Venus. But she's remarkably dangerous. So that's why I saved both of my shots of Final Judgment for her. He's gonna Mega Medicine himself. Victor's gonna attack. Sansuke's gonna attack. Another Final Judgment. You're gonna attack, and you will Mega Medicine Victor. Nice. Okay. I forgot I had AoE healing. Welp. At least I remember now. I wish I had one more shot of Final Judgment, but I don't. So. I need to, son of a bitch. This might suck. It did suck. Yeah, this is what makes Sonya dangerous. She has strong AoE damage. Thankfully, I have Flood of Kindness, which will heal way more than we just took, but still. Attack, attack, Gadget Rune. Hell yeah. This is why I saved those shots of Final Judgment. Because can you imagine if I had to do like an extra vaguely 2,500 damage compared to what I did with physical attacks, with her like dodge and countering me and throwing out massive AoE attacks? Would not be good. Alright. Forced to leave. And then we see that Sanchez is really a douche. Happens. And now the third and maybe most annoying, arguably, of the three characters who can absolutely fuck up your save file. Sonya Shulin. If you don't come downstairs right now, when everything in you tells you you need to go upstairs and progress the story, you lose out on getting the best ending. I want you to join us. It doesn't matter. And boom. And now we're good. And now I can sell everything Sansuke's got on him. First, let me recover at the end. Now I can sell everything Sansuke's got on him. Everything unnecessary we just picked up, all that good shit. And then... sell... sell the Chaos Shield, sell the Guard Ring, sell the Dragon Armor, for sure. Sell everything Sansuke's got on him. He's not coming with us into this final section. He has served his time in the Loser Corps, and we appreciate his efforts. But his time with us has come to a close. And now, just because it will bug me if I don't do it, let's go ahead and grab... withdraw, sound set, window set. Is there anyone whose weapon doesn't have an augment? A rune augment, I should say. Nope. Excuse me. Okay. Yes. Alright, get rid of the window set. I'm missing one option. I am not going to go hunt down the window set number 3. I don't care. I just wanted to get it out of my warehouse because it would bug me if I didn't. Okay! Now then, looking at our inventory. Cool. Alright, time to progress the story. Yeah, let's try and see if we can beat it today. Let's see if we can win without needing to hunt down all of the best gear for everyone. Because that's ultimately what it is. If we can win without needing to hunt down everyone's best gear, then we got a shot at this. Okay. Gremio's okay. I had to make sure I get the best ending. Come on now, guys. And for now, it's a true but thou must because we literally have only one choice. Victory! That's why that's my favorite but thou must in the game, because, like, we literally only have one real choice. I'm gonna save real quick. Because this last fight, this last war battle can go wrong if you're really unlucky. Essentially, here's where the problem is. The first 2 turns, and then the 4th through 6th turn, the enemy has a 40% chance of using charge, 40% chance of using magic, 20% chance of using bow. The 3rd turn, you know the enemy's using charge. So, you do have 1 guaranteed return of reprieve. But you only have 3 turns where you guaranteed know what the enemy's going to do. So as a result, if you get unlucky on the back end of it, when you're, like, down to thieves, it can go poorly. All right, final war battle. Let's see it. Charge attack, cool. Children of the Runes. Bing. Sweet. Now, ninjas again. Magic attack, good. Every charge and magic attack is the best for me because it means I don't take counter damage. Like, I build up a big difference between me and their army. Now, just go straight to magic because I know it's going to be Uber's charge. Turn 3 is always Uber's charge. Now we built up a huge advantage. So now, merchants. Oh, hold on. Yellow. Alright, we are under control. Alright, merchants didn't work, so now I have to rely... Oh, I have one more ninja usage. I don't know why in my head I was out of them entirely. Guaranteed to get one more hit in effectively. Is planning a charge attack. Okay, one more magic attack. Funny thing is, Soldier Beauty starts out as an archer group, and then once Sonya joins them, they become a magic attack. Alright, now I don't have any more usage. I can't do merchants. I don't have any more ninjas. The way they set this last battle up, because of the damage formula, it is impossible to get them completely wiped out before you run out of ninjas. You will eventually have to chance it on thieves. And unfortunately, if they get just right like they just did, it's such that you won't, that you'll need to really chance it. Enemy will use a bow attack. Sweet. We will strategists. Cool. Attack power is now increased. And we send in the knights, and we should end up killing them without taking a hit back. And boom. And just like that, we have wiped them out without losing a single soldier. Okay. These two come with me. No! And then the ones who we know it's gonna be. Kryn. Chuppo. And Sergei. The fact Sergei still has emblems equipped is fucking crazy, but like, it's what he needs. His magic sucks so bad. I need to give him every possible point to just try and have him suck a motherfucker! And have him suck just that little bit less. Flick. Oh, he's got an old book. I don't care enough. Now, we are gonna go here. Yeah, the Silver Hat, Silver Hat and Earth Shield are the only things we care about here. Sell everyone's headgear, because Silver Hat is an upgrade for everyone. And also sell Flick's Chaos Shield. Sell the headgear. Sell the headgear. Sell the headgear. And then buy Silver Hat. 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 And then buy an Earth Shield for Flick. Cool. No! Fix everyone's inventory real quick. Okay. Okay. Yeah, the reason why I have that, I have the emblems on Sergei is that, you know, the difference between emblems and guard rings would be an extra 14 defense. He's 13 points of 12 points of defense behind Flick. But that's 16 magic for him. Let me just go and see like what percentage of his magic that actually represents, which it does matter. So hold on. Do some quick napkin math. 16 magic out of a... So 16% of his current magic stat is coming from those emblems. And magic directly determines his magic resistance. Alright. Thunder Orb, equip that to Flick. Who is several levels behind, and that matters. I am not going to deal with this because I know what's going to happen. I'm going to be smart. It's going to suck on the back end compared to what I want, but, well, maybe not. I'm going to go save real quick. I'm going to see if I can avoid... No, I'm not. I'm not. Save. If I'm correct, I've got everyone with a level 16 weapon already. Why am I so itchy in my freaking torso? Yes. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, save. Alright, time for aim guide. Alright. I have a couple of shots of healing, that'll help. Attack, attack. Lightning Ball, Final Judgment, Attack, and Gadget Rune. Aim Guide is actually not bad in this version, I'll tell you. Like, he actually puts up a fight. Bing. Cool. Every turn where it's a single target attack is heaven for me. I should have stocked up on more Mega Medicine. But it is what it is. Okay. Ding. Okay, I'm still alive, which is what matters here. So, first thing, we probably Rain of Kindness, then attack. Or Rain of Kindness, attack. Lightning Ball. Attack. Attack. Gadget Rune. As long as Victor doesn't get himself... Okay, thank God. I was like, as long as Victor doesn't get himself killed, we're fine. Suikoden's priority system benefiting me here. Okay, now we Flood of Kindness. Now Flick's got a physical attack. Gadget Rune. Yeah, Aim Guide hits like a fucking truck. Hard mode is no joke. I'll tell you that. Another physical attack, please. Thank God. That is way better to deal with. Dragon Incense. Hell yeah. We are going to leave to heal, but... That is one of the few lines I really prefer the original translation. And that's because I think they tried to nail the prose, but I don't think they did. The line Victor just said was, just like something can be worthless even if it's wrong, can it be, or just like something can be worthless even if it's right, can't it be worthwhile even if it's wrong? I really think the nicer and cleaner way of saying it is in the original translation, which is just as something can be right and worthless, can't something be wrong and priceless? And I think that's both a better line and a better Victor line. I think that sounds more like how Victor would say it. Just, who cares? I'm just gonna do that. I don't care. It's not like the money has any further use for me at this point other than restocking on, like, Mega Medicines and shit, but that's gonna happen. So the plan is I'm going to go in, root out all of the mandatory fights in the castle, as well as all of the treasures and shit. Leave, heal, and make sure I'm fully stocked on medicines and survival Buddhas, or sacrificial Buddhas, and all of that, and then we'll go in and try the final battle. Let's see if T-Pain can achieve victory today. Windspun armor, which literally no one on this team can use. It is a sad truth. I'm gonna keep trying to run until I get a group of at least 4 enemies. There we go. Because of how the experience system in this game works. And defend. Hell. Attack. And defend. I'm gonna do the same thing for all the early fights that I can, which is hell my way through, which will get us some experience to make it so that we can more easily use Black Shadow and Rainstorm to get through some of the later fights. Can I let go? No. So I'm just gonna bribe. I'll run if I run out of money, but... anything less than 3 enemies, not worth it. I mean, anything less than 4 enemies, not worth it because of the experience system. And also, I have enough mandatory battles that I'm better off just running from the regular fights. Did it again. I don't know if I need to have Kryn attack. But I figure it's better to just do it. And then we'll, you know, go from there. Okay. And now, for the remaining fights, I no longer have hell, so I actually have to, like, fight. But what I'm gonna do is... oh, I can actually... I get one more freebie, actually. So defend, defend. Thunder God will be enough to wipe the enemy group. Okay. And now we have to do things legit, unfortunately, but it's fine. But legit is Black Shadow and Rainstorm. I should have separated their attacks myself because I forgot how the game does things, but it's fine. Yeah, if I separated out their attacks better, I think I would have one-rounded them, but because I didn't... Yeah. If I separated out Sergei's attack, I think it would have been enough. Now, it doesn't matter, as you can see. It's... But I gotta be more mindful of that now. Okay. That I can generally one-round them with this strategy. Now I can't. But still, do that, do that. Lightning Storm, Black Shadow. You attack back here, and you attack here. If Kryn crits... Nope. Damn. Definitely not getting it. Thing. They're down to just 2. We can heal up if we need to. And we'll just auto for this last 2. Cool, cool. Cool. Nice. Damn. Victor's pissed. Oh shit. I guess if the attacks land just right, we can one-round even a group of 5. Nice. Just to make sure, I hit... Yeah, okay. You hit there, you... Lightning Storm, you... Black Shadow, you attack this one, and you attack this one. Sweet! That... Oh no, we won't. For multiple reasons. Sergei is such a fucking wimp. Alright. Ow, ow. And then we auto. Got a Mega Medicine so I can heal up for free. I'm not gonna use it yet, but I got it. I only have one more shot of the combo after this. Then I gotta play shit legit. And, like, actually do things. Second. Okay. One more fight. And this one I gotta do for real skis. So I'm gonna... No, wait. No, this is the last one I get to use my AoEs on. Excuse me, I did my math wrong. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Now, this time, I do have to play this legit. I can Lightning Storm, but I have to... do that, and do that. Can Lightning Storm, and I can, Finger of Death to just toss one of them out of the fight. But other than that, I have to face these guys for real, for real. Okay. I suppose I can Lightning Ball to get rid of you. It's not necessary, but, you know, I can. Okay, got a horned helmet, which no one on this team can use. Cool beans. And this is a not a windspun armor. This is a power ring. That I'm giving to Victor because he hits twice. I should also give him the power glove now that I think about it. Like, that'll be the maximum possible damage. So I am gonna give that to Victor because he hits twice and can crit. So, like, the maximum possible damage output I can get is gonna come from him having these things. Juppo will deal more damage than he would before if he had them, but he's gonna deal less damage cumulatively. The only thing that could increase Victor's power further at this point, outside of leveling, is if I got another power ring. But right now that puts him to 395 attack. And as someone who's going to be physically attacking quite literally every single turn, as long as I have it my way, that's what I need. Do not care about y'all. Okay, there's no other forced encounters, so we're gonna leave, sell the extra shit, and completely load up our inventory. The only things we're gonna fight on the way out are gonna be any colossuses we run into, because they have a chance to drop a power ring. So, like, kind of a big deal. Okay, I don't even need all that then. Cool. Sweet. Plus a little extra experience, but you know, if they drop a power ring, it's awesome. I give it to Victor, I move his power gloves over to Juppo. Good on. I don't care about the soldiers, I don't care about the Ekadana. The Ekadana does have a drop, which is the Thunder Rune. I already have one, I don't need more than one. I will now have him use Lightning Ball so that the rest of them can just... Actually, I'll have him use Lightning Ball on one of these Phantoms. And I will Finger of Death on you. I'm gonna speed up. Cool. Nah. I was hoping to see you obtain Power Ring. I love them using the Greg Minster melody just hauntingly in the background. I think I will try and... What's everyone's experience at? Yeah. I will hunt down enough Colossus fights to get Flick to 58. So, whenever Flick is at 58, we will leave, we will heal, we will do the do. Cool. No power ring. Alright. I'm not gonna keep obsessing. I'm gonna go back, and I'm gonna load up everyone's inventory. Everyone's gonna have 2 Mega Medicines, and then however many sacrificial Buddhas they can hold. Okay. Sell the Windspun Armor. Sell the Guard Ring, the Horned Helmet. I gotta go give away the old book. And while I'm at it, get rid of this 2-use Mega Medicine. Believe it or not, Dragon Incense does have a purpose as weak as it is. Alright, now time to load up the inventories. We're gonna go with all the healing we can bring. Level 58, no rare item grinding. And see what we can do. Okay, we need 1 Mega Medicine, 1 Sacrificial Buddha, 3 Sacrificial Buddhas, 1 Sacrificial Buddha, 1 Mega Medicine, 1 Okay, 1 Mega Medicine, 1 Mega Medicine, 1 Mega Medicine. Right? So now everyone has 2. And specifically everyone has 2 with 3 uses. Cool. And so now it's just go to the Sacrificial Buddha and buy them until everyone's inventories are full. I guess we leave 1 slot open. Actually. Because I do have several shots of hell, which can't be used against the final boss. So there's no reason not to use it. I'm actually going to do this. Yup, we're actually about to go try and take down the Hydra itself now, Jason. Alright. So, T-Pain has 5 shots of hell, so basically I will do 5 random encounters before going to take on the boss. Every single one is going to be a random encounter involving a Colossus. If I get a power ring, awesome. If I don't, so be it. But I'm just using up whatever is the last of my, my AoE kill shots to see if I can get the job done. Yeah, so I got 5 uses of hell. Each one is going to be used in an encounter where there's a Colossus in the enemy group. If I get a power ring, or multiple power rings or whatever, I will equip them. Otherwise, we are going to try and take on Barbarossa with our party as constructed, with no rare item farming. Just good old-fashioned healing, and let's see what the fuck we can pull out of our ass. We have 4 total good AoE heals. 1 great one, 3 pretty good ones. And then we just have Dragon Incense in terms of AoE healing. So we gotta make this shit count. If I don't run into any Colossi before the last floor before the boss, I will purposely hunt them down. Because I do want to use all of my shots of hell. Might give me 1 extra level up, who knows. And again, getting a power ring would be nice. It would be very nice. It would increase Victor's power by just a scooch. It would increase Juppo's power by, you know, enough to be worth it. Jesus, I'm only gonna have 4 bribes in me. Are you kidding me? The Colossuses are hiding. Colossi. The Nancy Colossi. There's one. I know I'm faster than y'all without Corinne attacking. Nope. I'm just using the 5 shots of hell I got. Okay. Nope. There is a chance you can run into a single Colossus where I could use Fingertips of Death. I'm not. I'm gonna use Hell. Is this a joke? They're hiding from us. It's because they see us rampaging through here and literally ripping the souls out of soldiers and sending them to hell, so... I get it, to be fair. Nope. Three out of 4 straight encounters isn't bad. Or 4 out of 5 straight encounters. Thank you for the sub, Wizard Styles. I appreciate you. It's very nice to have you here. How you doing today? Good to see you. Okay, one more Colossus fight. See if we can... Yep. This will level up some folks. Specifically, I think Sergei. The only way I'm going to leave afterwards is if he got an extra spell slot. Oh, everyone except Flick. Did he? No. Didn't think so. So it doesn't matter for anyone. Jumpo got an extra spell slot, can't use it. Victor got an extra spell slot, definitely not gonna use it. And I didn't get a power ring, so let's save, and let's see how we do. My brain currently is primordial soup after session 0, but it's a good soup. A post-session 0 is a good soup. And I'm good. We're about to try and take on the final boss of this challenge, and so far I've not had a single party wipe, so... If I can beat him, then you know that I know what the fuck I'm doing when it comes to Suikoden. In hard mode, no less. And I'll have done so in under 15 hours, and part of that was spent off-stream. Like, hunting, because I wanted to make sure that this was a 100% run. So I got all of the 108 stars, and spent time clearing inventories, and maxing stuff, and so on. If I was being efficient... Like, I could speedrun this game in about 10 hours. Probably a little less, but about that for sure. No questions asked. Might be able to get it down to, like, 8 or so. Okay. You gotta start with the right head. And that doesn't mean, like, the correct head. That means quite literally the right head. Thunder God. Alright. Here's how we do this. Each one, I use Final Judgment once... on the right head, and then from there it's going to be Black Shadow. Attack there, and you... We need to focus all of our efforts on the rightmost head. Because if the other heads die before the right head, then the right head will revive the other heads. Victor will unfortunately spread his damage, but because the right head is definitely going to die first, it's not actually a negative. It's just not as efficient as if he was piling all his hits on the same person. That will only hit the outside 2 heads. The middle head's immune. Okay. Final Judgment deals good damage. Thing. I'm gonna use 1 Final Judgment on each of the heads. Okay? He does not get 3 actions a turn, but he does get 2. Which is, and this is true, enough. Heal yourself, you attack, you lightning ball on that head, you start using Black Shadow to hurt all of them, you Mega Medicine on Sergey, and you Gadget Rune on that head, because you deal slightly more damage with the Gadget Rune than he deals with a physical attack. Oh, that's right. Spark Rune only goes off if it's a physical attack. All right, I gotta keep that in mind. It doesn't really matter. I don't think any of us is... Oh, actually, it might matter if Sergey's slower. That might kill him. That might screw me. And that also might lead to Victor... Well, that shouldn't lead to Victor dying. Wait. I had Sergey heal himself instead of Flick. My bad. Oh, no, I didn't. Oh, no, I double healed Sergey. That's what I did wrong. My bad. I got a solution now, though. It's fine. Mega Medicine on you. You attack that head. You lightning ball that head. You Black Shadow. You attack that head. You Gadget Rune that head. Cool. All right. We're good. 2 lightning balls on the rightmost head, 2 lightning balls on the leftmost head. Left and right from its angle. Thing. Oh. Dodged attack. Gotta love it. Alright. Victor is in death range, unfortunately, so we gotta heal him. That's fine. Alright, now you're just gonna regular attack. You're gonna keep up the Black Shadow spam, because that's providing damage all over, which will make the other heads go down faster. It is the most cumulative damage, because it's doing, like, 100 and something to each of them. Right? Let me see how much damage it actually deals. Oh shit, like 200 something to each of them, which means that that's just like 600 damage versus a regular attack, which would be far less. Ow. Jesus H. Christ. You gotta keep healing, Sergey. That's your job. The strategy is making the first head take longer to go down, but it will be so worth it when we get to the end of it. Assuming we get there. Nice. Come on. Oh shit, Sergey's about to die. You just healed? I didn't even know you could do that. Oh, fuck me to tears. I did not know he could heal. I knew he could revive, I didn't know he could heal. Is that new to this version? Okay, he's dead. I literally never in my life remember seeing the Golden Hydra use a heal move. I've seen Revival. I've never seen him use a healing move. Ever. I'm in abject shock. Okay. Flood of kindness. This is a GDQ. We're not supposed to have a. That's never. Well, I don't know what to tell ya. Apparently, I'm GDQing it right now. Gadget room. Okay. Let's keep up the. Now I can reapply some pressure. Drop another final judgment. Drop the lightning balls. Flick literally cannot use lightning ball against the middle head, so there's no point in saving any of them for that one. Okay. Bing. Oh shit. That party why? Does Victor survive it? Yup. This is why I didn't use that Rain of Kindness first shot. Jesus Christ. Still worth using that last shot of Black Shadow that I have for switching to attacks. The sooner I get that last head down, I think when he has one head, he goes down to one attack. I think so. I hope so. Because I can't survive too many more regular attack followed by fire breath combos. And I would really like to beat this with no party wipes. Okay. Sergey, heal yourself. Victor, attack. Flick. Is raging a little better than physical attack? Not really, because he resists lightning. Mega Medicine on... Who did Sergey use his on? Himself. Got it. Cool. And you use yours on Victor. Cool. Down to the last head. Now we get to see. Does he still use 2 attacks a turn? If not, I have fundamentally won this. Because I have multiple shots. Oh my god, I've won this. I've won the fucking challenge, y'all. I won the fucking challenge without a single party wipe. Like, I am that confident I'm willing to already say it. He's down to 1. I have... Even his big fire breath deals about as much damage as Sergey does heals with his AoE heal. I have 2 shots of that, and there's no way he survives 4 more turns. With all the damage that's been piling up to this point. And now we're unloading the last of our good stuff. Like, even if he fire breaths every turn for the next 4 turns consecutively. LOL. Going out sad, man. Going out sad, man. Come on. Come on. Oh, and Victor with the double crit to bring him down. The Suikoden 1, losers only in hard mode run, is mission complete. Without a single party wipe. Can I get a fucking nice in chat? And Sergey's final, exactly as you said, for the very fast last round, Sergey said, bitch, hit this. Hell yeah. Hell fucking yeah. Nope. Now it's time to watch the Emperor suplex Wendy off the balcony. Correct. Literally just takes her and goes, whoo. Dicks to the ceiling. Whoo. As my old high school coach used to say. I would like to point out, they did not make an alternative. These are the 4 souls that were eaten by the Soul Eater, yes, but they did not make an alternative version of this scene for when you successfully resurrect Gremio, which implies that Gremio's soul is still trapped within the Soul Eater. Just saying. Just throwing that out there. Everyone's like, Emperor, please don't! See ya! If you actually zoom in, they gave Windy, like, big googly eyes during that jump. It's hilarious. And now we have to run, because it was a load-bearing boss. I'm not even fucking kidding. They were like, this palace ain't gonna hold! And, like, you can make the implication that the reason the palace is coming down is, like, the clash of so many true runes meant there was a lot of, you know, magical power flying that probably dealt some structural damage. Also, he turned into a giant goddamn Hydra, so, like, the supports underneath could have been giving way. But, like, no, it was a load-bearing boss. Don't take too long. It's a but thou must. He's absolutely a load-bearing boss. And then we run this way, and then in the ultimate show of growth, Flick. I don't care about getting a power ring anymore, guys. In the ultimate show of growth, Flick jumps in the way to take an arrow for you. Ultimately coming to the point of realizing you are the leader who was worth sacrificing for from the beginning. God, the real fucking heroes of the game, Victor and Flick. The real fucking heroes of Suikoden, Victor and Flick. Dun, 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 dun. I am going to play Suikoden Star Rail, and I am going to hunt down young Victor and young Flick, and you cannot fucking stop me. But Josh, what if there's no English client? You don't know the lengths to which I'll go. I will use like one of Google's fucking on-screen translation service. I will learn katakana. Do not fucking play with me. And then in maybe the saddest thing about the entire story, Matthew, who gave up a life of pacifism because of his past. And who gave up that pacifism to try and do what he thought was right, dies not knowing if what he was done was really right and not getting to see the fruit of his labor. Horrifically sad. But war is sad. Hi, Mandy, how are you? You came... Unfortunately, you're coming right at the ending. I've been doing a challenge run. Does your bot allow clips in chat for non-mods? Yes! You can 100% throw any clips in chat that you'd like. Links, clicks, links, clips, whatever. Oh, you clip it. Wait, what's... Also, good time zone to you too. What is this clip? Is it me saying the words load-bearing boss over and over again? Also, he turned into a giant goddamn Hydra, so, like, the supports underneath could have been giving way. But, like... No, it was a load-bearing boss. It was a load-bearing boss. Like, that's... Come on, now. We beat the boss, and then the castle starts giving way. Come on, guys. Literally, like, you beat the boss, everything's fine. King throws himself off the roof, we've had our crescendo, and then... It's what it was. Oh no, it was a load-bearing boss. Go ahead, please, steal it. It's funny. No, but yeah, well, we have officially beaten, in the remake, Suikoden 1 on hard mode, with only the worst characters in our party as much as possible at all times, without a single full party wipe. Hell yeah. We really only had like a handful of individual deaths this entire run. I might need to go back through the footage and count out like an individual death counter, 'cause I'm curious. That, or whenever I eventually make a video out of it, put that as a challenge to people in chat, like, because I don't think we ever had a death during, like, regular combat. I might go out of my way to mention it, like, I'll look through the footage and see. But looking through all the bosses, like, can you pick out how many individual deaths we had this entire run? Kind of thing. Because I think we had a sacrifice bunt somewhere. But we did the damn thing. I'm gonna let this play out because I want to have the footage here to have underneath at the end of the stream, or at the end of the video I inevitably do, without having to worry about it cutting off. I did the damn thing. That's what matters. So I need to so I can at least talk now the plan moving forward. So, I will be streaming tomorrow. I'll be streaming next weekend. Also next Friday morning Magical Return. I messed up my back, and I knew I had a bunch to do yesterday despite having messed up my back earlier in the week, and I didn't want to overdo it. But next Friday, for sure, Friday morning Magical Return. I'm so excited to dig into the Final Fantasy set in Arena. So we have a stream tomorrow and next weekend outside of Friday Morning Magic. And then the following weekend, I will be in Vegas for MagicCon, where they invited me out there to be a creator. I'm very excited. So when I come back after that, I think we will do a playthrough of Suikoden 2. Not losers only or anything like that. I'm just going to play through the game, because I haven't played through it since it's come out, and I really want to. And it'll be me fully voicing it, and going through all 108 stars, and showing you all the secrets and the tips and all that good stuff. Yeah. So I will definitely do that. And then after that, Liana from Valor Liana from the community, who's always loved around here, physically sent me this in the mail to let me borrow it. Super Robot Wars T. I am very excited. It is a strategy RPG. It is anime as hell. And by anime as hell, I don't... Like, anime as hell to the point that, like... if you look on the back, fucking Hiro Yui is one of the screenshots. Like, there's Gundams, Spike Spiegel from Cowboy Bebop pilots a craft, and by the way, in combat, when he's fighting enemies, Tank plays in the background. Like, it's just a mishmash of anime in its own individualized world, while simultaneously you're controlling the whole thing as a strategy RPG, which sounds awesome. So I'm gonna play that after Suikoden 2. And then I don't know. I don't want to plan too far in advance. That'll probably take me to mid-September, if not the end of September. So at that point, I will be gearing up most likely to check out Final Fantasy Tactics: The Ivalice Chronicle. I don't know if I'm going to do a whole playthrough of that on the channel, because I've already done whole playthroughs of that, but I might. I might just be feeling it, because gosh dang do I love tactics. And then we get the staff credits roll. I'm gonna keep it going through this because I want to, really. Moriyama Yoshitaka, R.I.P. Did not get to see this or Ayuden Chronicles released, and it's very sad. But I hope he went on knowing how much joy he brought the world. You gotta play the enhanced version tech to show off the new whatever is in there. Like, that's the thing I was thinking of, honestly. I was thinking I would like to do a full playthrough of the enhanced version so I can show off the differences, like, live through play. Now, again, if I get it my way, I reached out because, again, I got that, like, I literally got Tactics Ogre Reborn a month before the game came out. So that I could first do a Chapter 1 impressions video and then do a full review. So, knowing myself, there's a world where I've already played it through by the time it comes out and denoted all that. But, especially if that doesn't happen, that is what I'm thinking I will do. Okay. it is. Here it is. And then the new version credits. Which I cannot skip, unfortunately. So I will let it roll for a second, just so I have some footage of this, and then we will hop out of here. Speaking of games that are apparently coming out, new Expanse verse game, and it looks like Mass Effect style. Ooh, what's it called? What's that called? I'm curious. You have my attention. You have my attention. Go on. Go on. Alright. That's enough of this. Okay, cool. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I'll let y'all know. I do not have a plan. I will figure it out between now and then. Thank y'all so very much for hanging out with me. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I thank y'all. Until next time, remember, I'll catch you later, fam. Alright.